What's up, guys? In this video we're gonna work on the back half of the Jeep.
So it's that time to figure out how I'm gonna get this gas tank mounted up in here before I do the floor. I just cut the straps. Now we just gotta figure out where to cut up here. And probably use some angle from frame to frame since there's no floor. Needs to hold up on this lip here. So yeah, we'll get cutting and we'll see how it's gonna fit in here. Never done it before, not really sure what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out, I guess. So we got the tank out and I knew it had a leak. I was just gonna try to epoxy it and see, but I just ground down all this JB Weld that was on here and the hole is huge. Tank doesn't look too good. The outlet on the pump doesn't look too good. There's a broken wire right off the pump. I think we might go the route of just getting a fuel cell like I originally wanted to do. It's not really worth putting a junk fuel tank in this thing and possibly have issues with it leaking down the road. So I think we're just gonna scrap that and order a fuel cell, and then be a lot easier to put the floors in. But before we do the floors, we're gonna replace the shock nuts, pop those babies out, remove that guy. I got a new fuel filter and fuel line. I want to do that before the floor goes in. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. You will never believe this. The bolts to the shocks came out with no issues. That is insane with how rusty this thing is. But it's one less thing I gotta screw with, I guess. We're gonna do a little cut and fold to this side. I know it looks like it's pretty decent, but this side was gone. So I already cut and folded it. Just gotta finish it all up. You can see what it looks like on the inside. That's all that was left of it. So we're gonna try to get this side done. And we'll show you what we're doing. On the inside first. Actually, the darn filler neck things there, so we're gonna unbolt that really quick, then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna fold the two sides in, this side and this side, and then cap it all off with this. So hopefully that works. metal hammer. Alright, so this is the inside. Now when we do the flooring, I could bring the floor all the way up to that and probably just attach the floor to it now that it's all level with it. We'll fix this right here, get something to hold that up, maybe self-tapper, I don't know. But it looks a lot better. And then probably gonna do this whole section black from the body line down. Most likely gonna have to cut the fenders out to be able to fit the bigger tires with such a small lift. But it's getting there. It's looking pretty good. So after a little bit of cutting, we got everything basically cut out, laid out. It's not welded in or anything yet, so I'm gonna start tacking everything in and see how it goes. We're gonna have to build a little strip across the back. It kind of curves up, so I'm gonna have to pound it curved. But yeah, starting to look like a Jeep again. Welded and sealed. We're gonna start painting. Got all that on. We're gonna get this thing all black and look brand new again. I'm gonna set you guys up to watch the transformation. Look how nice that looks. You can see some reflection off that beautiful paint. Look at this thing. She's solid. All right, so here's the fuel tank that I got. It's a 10-gallon. I just made these little standoffs for it because the outlet is right there. Obviously we don't have to run both of those. We're only running one. I have to order the fuel pump and the fuel pressure regulator and then the fuel lines. And then we'll just dump it right through the floor right there. But yeah, and then figure out some kind of vent. I was thinking about just running a tube right off of this guy, right up over to the gas cap. Well, where the gas cap would be, back to the filler neck. And that would be our fuel tank vent, and then cap this one off. But yeah, and then just gotta figure out the sending unit wire so we have a fuel gauge. But it's coming along. If you wanna see more, keep following.